Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for September 6. Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller has reiterated that government is committed to improving the conditions of markets across the island.
I don't want anybody to hold me to say I'm going to do all the markets across the island at the same time. Let me make it quite clear. I really believe our women and our men that do business in our markets should do so in comfort.
Mrs. Simpson-Miller was addressing Tuesday's opening of the new Spalding's Market in Clarendon. It marked the completion of Phase 1 of the project, which involved constructing the first floor of the multi-level structure. $30 million will be spent building the second phase, which moves the construction upstairs. The new market provides adequate parking and is expected to ease traffic congestion in the town. And with a space now provided for vendors to ply their wares, both the Member of Parliament and the Chairman of the Clarendon Parish Council have warned that street vending will no longer be tolerated in Spaldings. Residents in 16 Manchester communities and adjoining areas in Trelawney and St. Anne now have an upgraded Type 3 health centre to seek medical care. The CHRISTIANA Health Centre in Manchester was officially reopened on Wednesday after upgrading works by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund (JSIF). The $54.25 million initiative was jointly funded by the World Bank and the Chase Fund as part of JSIF's Hurricane Dean Emergency Recovery Project. The scope of works included the construction and equipping of a new building with designated parking space. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says it confirms government's commitment to the enhancement of primary health care.
But unless you put emphasis at the community level, where you can improve not only the infrastructure, but also the human resource requirements, the pharmacy requirements, and all the other diagnostic needs, then you'll be able to ease the pressure on your secondary institution, namely your hospitals.
Ground has been broken for the expansion of an agro-processing facility to produce pepper mash at the Heart Trust NTA's Ebony Park Academy in Clarendon. Executive Director at Heart, Dr. Carolyn Hale, says it's part of the institution's plan to develop a workforce college. That, she says, will involve bringing together the partnerships between industry, the communities, and Heart itself.
And the purpose of the exercise is to create new products in terms of innovation, research and development that will lead us to new product development and will ultimately lead to wealth creation for Jamaican entrepreneurs.
The Urban Development Corporation UDC is fine-tuning plans for housing developments in 4 inner-city communities. UDC's Deputy General Manager Lenworth Tracy says the pilot projects are to form part of the Downtown Kingston redevelopment plans. They will be constructed at 18 Chestnut Lane, Charles Lane, High Holborn, and Hanover Street.
We're doing this with the KCAC, the housing agencies, the National Housing Trust. So we're going to put our resources together in terms of our skill sets, the technology and the resources, and come up with a plan, because the ideas are there. It's how to do it and how to execute.
Mr. Tracy and members of the recently appointed UDC board toured sections of downtown Wednesday to get a first-hand view of the areas targeted under the redevelopment plan. The draft copy of the plan should be completed by December. And finally, the government is spending what it can on educating the nation. That's the sentiment expressed by Jamaica Employers Federation President Wayne Chen at a JIS think tank on Tuesday.
We are spending almost what we can afford now on education. I mean, the national budget on education is over $80 billion. So when you look at the overall expenditure on education in Jamaica, as a percentage of the gross domestic product, we are certainly right where we can be.
Mr. Chen said that for the country to realize the full value of that spending, there needed to be greater coordination of the efforts by all parties. He said the JEF would be playing its part in the process, especially to boost youth employment and productivity. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.